Dark Souls. All right, well, welcome to episode 2 of the Furtive Pygmies podcast with me, Chris Touton, and
Eric Thomas. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, we absolutely love having this podcast where we can talk about all things Souls Ring Eldenborn. And today...
And not anything else.
And today, what are we talking about, Eric?
We're talking about our best and worst NPCs in Dark Souls.
The best and worst NPCs in Dark Souls. Now, once again, I've gone with a combination of vibes and people that I look forward to seeing every time I play the game. I'm not sure how you ranked yours.
Mine is strictly vibes this time.
Strictly vibes.
Strictly vibes.
Okay.
And that's across all playthroughs, not just the first.
All right. So, do you remember last time? I believe we started with our worst.
Yes. Did you want to start with honorable mentions or number 5?
Let's do like we did last time. We'll go 5 through 2.
Okay.
And then we'll do our honorable mention, and then we'll do our number 1.
Okay, sure.
All right. So for number 5, I'll start us off this time. Number 5, my 5th worst NPC in Dark Souls is, I think, Crossbreed Priscilla.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's unnecessary.
I'm iffy on that one because it's also a boss if you want it to be.
It's also a boss if you want it to be. Now, does she show up on your list at all?
No.
Exactly. It's so boring. It's so middle of the road. But also, it has a couple of interesting twists. Like, you can't... It is one of the very, very few optional boss fights that, like, you... It's literally the only time, I think, in the first Dark Souls, besides Seath, where you can enter an arena and then leave the arena without having to face the boss. Like, with the Seath fight, you can walk in and turn around, and he's not going to do anything. But when you are fighting Priscilla, you can just keep walking past her, and that's fine. But you also get a tail weapon from her. So you kind of want to fight her if you're going for a completion aspect.
See, I didn't think about dragons. I didn't put dragons in the list at all. I didn't factor that in at all.
We'll get the other NPCs like that are also, because she is, I guess, part dragon. She's crossbreed.
She's crossbreed.
Yeah. Given her name. But she's a boss that you get a tail weapon from, and so a part of you kind of does want to fight her, even though there's no reason to.
No.
She doesn't attack you. She's a prisoner, so you're, like, attacking a prisoner in her cell.
It's refreshing by the time you get to the end of Ariamis, really, that you have an optional boss fight. You mean I don't have to fight you? I can just leave? And that's how I felt on my first playthrough.
Yeah, exactly. Especially after, like, I spent so much time grinding those slug monsters. The phalanx that's from the one monster they pulled in from Demon Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, not the one monster. They brought in a lot. But, the most noticeable Demon Souls-y monster. And it's really cool to see enemies from Demon Souls in that game. So, but I really thought, like... And there's also those harpy monsters that are in between you and Priscilla.
The crow, Kenku, half... things.
Yeah, and that weird... It's another weird half-dragon.
Half-dragon.
So there's all these big things, and you really think you are building up to a giant boss fight, and then it's just a sad lady.
Oh, there's another knight on that broken bridge, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always skip him.
So I just think that it's a weird, conflicting mix of, like, yay, I don't have to fight this person, but also, why else am I here? And also, I have a tail weapon, but I would feel bad if I did attack her. And I just, like, I don't like coming across her.
Oh,
like,
you're so mild-mannered,
It makes me feel weird.
Yeah.
So that's why she's my 5th worst. What is your 5th worst NPC in Dark Souls?
I affectionately refer to this guy... Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of my list is a unique mixture of love and hate. All right? So, number 5, some people love him, some people hate him. I don't dislike him, and I affectionately refer to him as Cresty, the Crestfallen Knight.
Oh, the Crestfallen Knight.
The Crestfallen Knight. He's just there to discourage you. He's just there to let you know and remind you of the scrub that you are. And then if you try to fight him, he's like a parry god.
Yeah.
What the hell?
There was an unfortunate couple of years when Ben was first starting video games that he loved Dark Souls, but he definitely wanted to hit every person he saw. And so he would start...
It's valid because, I mean...
Well, yeah, he just made it...
Australia the game.
Like,
Everything wants to kill you.
You have to think, he's 2.5 years old. Yeah. He made it out of the asylum by himself.
Very impressive.
So then he sees a dude sitting there, and he's like, "Oh,
this dude wants to fight me."
But you can't fight him back, and not then.
But then you don't fight him, and all he does is like just tell you how much you suck.
There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's way up there, the other one's way down below.
I'm not going to try it, but I'm going to have fun watching you die trying.
Yeah, he's a very hittable person, and I totally get why anyone would pick him. He did not make my list at all because I just basically ignore him completely the entire game. I don't talk to... I literally never interact with that man.
Fuck you, Krusty.
Yeah. All right, so number 4... I feel my number 4 worst, I feel like, is going to be a little bit of contentious here.
Okay.
I feel like this is someone who is on your best list.
Okay.
It's Domhnall.
Domhnall is on my best list.
Okay. Let's wait then, and we'll talk about Domhnall.
We'll have a Domhnall debate.
We'll have a Domhnall debate when we get off. Who's your number 4?
Number 4 worst?
Yeah.
Oswald.
Oswald.
Just because he's so fucking pretentious and holier than thou.
Also not on my list. Oswald is the apprentice mage. Is that correct?
He's the guy he's in the tower right after you fight gargoyles.
Oswald of Karam.
Yeah.
Oswald of Karam. He is the one who absolves you of your sins.
As if I needed it.
And I think he can make you like leave any covenant or something.
Yeah, he can, he's the covenant.
Yeah. Another NPC that I tend to basically ignore. He's
very ignorable.
Well, it's very creepy how Oswald kind of shows up.
T-poses for dominance.
T-posing.
Never stops.
But he only shows up after you ring the bell. He's not there before. So it's like, where were you just hiding until the gargoyles
were gone? Yeah, exactly. That's what he wanted. He just wanted you to defeat the gargoyles. And now, the curse is broken. I can leave.
I can save your life. Yeah, sure.
Little tit for tat.
All right, so my number 3 is Lautrec.
Okay.
Okay, so this is, again, I want to reemphasize, this is a vibes-based list. Lautrec is a dick.
Yes.
Lautrec is an asshole. He kills the Firekeeper. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And then you have to
That's why he's on my list.
Then you have to track him down. Which number is he on your list?
Oh, I can't say.
Okay. Then you have to track his ass down.
Pivotal.
Using a cracked eye orb and kill him.
And his lackeys.
And his lackeys.
They're just also a pain in the ass.
Which is one of the most BS fights. Although,
dare you to find anybody on their second, third, fourth, any subsequent playthrough that hasn't just kicked him off of the edge as soon as he's back at Firelink.
So I don't.
You don't?
I know. I let it play out because I like getting the Firekeeper stole and like restoring her back to life and stuff. I feel like that's a fun.
Yeah.
Like he is on the worst list, but this is a vibes list, and he's in the middle. Like he's not. I don't think he's like bad in a boring way. I don't think he is bad in a I actively hate him way. I do think he is a very pivotal character in Dark Souls. Yeah. And he's a pivotal character for you. Like, that is the moment that you are betrayed. Like, we'll talk about another betrayer at some point, I am sure. But all of those you see coming, Lautrec's, like, your first playthrough of Dark Souls, when you come back to Firelink Shrine and, like, the fire is out...
Ooh, it's a moment.
That is like one of the most like heart-wrenching things in the world. And you come down and it's not like she can't talk to you, she doesn't have a tongue. It's that she's dead.
She's gone.
Yeah. So for all of those reasons, I think Lautrec is one of the worst NPCs in Dark Souls. doesn't mean completely that I think he's bad.
Vibes based.
I think he is one of the worst people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely a flawed character on the inside.
Which is where it counts.
Yeah.
Because he's got some bitchin' armor.
Oh, his armor and the fap ring.
Yeah, which I don't like calling it that. Can we just call it the favor and protection ring?
Yeah, I mean, we're not typing anything.
Yeah,
so
and also
we don't have to abbreviate.
It's perverted.
Number 3 worst.
Number 3 worst for you.
Me, Guinevere.
Guinevere.
Just because it's the shattering of the illusion.
Guinevere being the
large chested, great chest ahead.
Yeah, well, she's large in
all respects.
I mean, yeah,
but come on.
Here's a question.
You know, people are looking one of two directions.
Here's a question to you. When you first met Guinevere, obviously you're not thinking, "Oh, this is a projection. I can kill this person, and the moon will fall away." But did you think that she was a giant like the other giants that we had met so far?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
I thought that was like, oh,
there's a whole.
That's why in Orlando is so big.
Yeah,
this kind of makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. This is great. And then come to find out she's not real.
Yeah,
and you usher in, 1,000 years of darkness.
She does give you the Lord vessel, though.
She does. Either way, I didn't kill her my first time, but I mean, the completionist in me, you got to do it the second time, and it hurts. It really does.
Well, it hurts you more, or it hurts her more than it hurts you.
No,
I guess it doesn't hurt her at all.
Shatters the illusion of things being all well in Anne Orlando, and thus through the whole game, really, and really just makes everything fall into place. This is a shattered, broken realm, and there's really no one else in a position to fix it except you, Furtive Pygmy.
So that was your number 3?
That was my number 3. Number 3 on the worst.
Who is your number 2 worst?
I want everyone to feel the venom in this one. As a matter of fact, I should probably switch my number 2.
It's Eddie Brock, everybody. Is that right?
Agent, yeah. I was going to go Agent Venom, which is Flash Thompson. Yeah, Jared would appreciate that.
I don't get that joke.
Yeah. Petrus. Fucking Petrus. It's like, I'm a great holy paladin. Let me sell you some spells. It's like, by the way, I betrayed my entire adventuring party.
Is that the large man?
The large man with the bowl cut?
Yeah.
At Firelink? Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, I think I might have miswritten one of mine then.
Oh.
because that's who I meant, but I wrote down Vince of Thorolund. Is that one of the other guys behind him, perhaps? I was just going off of the list on Fextra Life, which we should add is owned by Valnet now and could be trash. No, that's who I meant for sure, Petrus.
Yeah, Petrus sucks.
No, I said, did I say Vince? See, I saw this large fella here, and I thought it was the same guy.
Oh, he's in that same crew. No, he's one of the betrayed. He's one of the ones you guys you fight him down in the catacombs.
Okay, so I also agree that he is horrible.
He sucks.
Petrus. See, I didn't even want to remember his name properly.
You can buy miracles off the guy. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't deserve the respect to have his name remembered properly. Fuck that guy. You can buy miracles off him, but it turns out he's a dick like every other televangelist. Yeah. He's a televangelist!
Yes. Yeah, no, I hate him more than pretty much any other. He is my number 1. I'll just go ahead and say. He is my number 1 worst NPC in Dark Souls. I think that
when I said his name out loud, I thought he should be number 1.
Yeah,
but my number 1 is different.
Yeah, he is awful. He is trash.
Yeah.
And he represents the worst of society.
Piece of shit.
And you can and should kill him as soon as you get the opportunity when he shows up. Because you know what? Dark Souls 1 Miracles, not that good. It's not that great. Not really worth it. You don't need to heal yourself. You can heal yourself with Estus. You're fine. Roll more.
Get good.
All right. So then what's your number...
number 1 worst?
Well, my number... I'll do my number 2 worst.
Okay.
My number 2 worst is Patches.
Okay. Interesting.
And for, again, kind of vibes-based reasons, whenever I see Patches coming up, I'm just like, oh man, this part, and kind of especially in the Tomb of the Giants, where it's just like, I don't want you to kick me down here. I don't want to fight those weird pillar skeleton people. Like it's just kind of a bleh. And then it'll come back up, and we'll have to like pretend to be nice to each other. And really, I just kind of want to kick you into the pit,
right?
But it's just I like Patches. It's fun when he shows up, but it's also like what you're getting into. And I think that is even I think he's higher on this list because of Elden Ring.
Okay.
Than he would be if he was not in Elden Ring. But I think that Patch's continual resurgence in these games has over time made it worse. And kind of like every time I see him, it's just like, oh, fucking goddamn it. What are we doing now? And the Elden...
You and I have opposite views on Patches, and we will get into that.
The Elden Ring one is particularly, I feel like, atrocious.
I give up!
Yeah. Like, you just...
Please stop beating my ass. I'll give you stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my worst list. Save my honorable mention. Who's your number one worst?
Number one worst, Lautrec. Sparta kick him off the edge the minute you get a chance. Yep. You don't want to do that fight in Orlando. I don't want to fight his lackeys. I don't. I've done it.
You can snipe them with a bow from behind before they aggro.
But I'd rather just not do it. I'd rather just
but you get some stuff.
I'd rather metagame and just kick them off the edge and get the favor and protection ring.
Yeah, that's what we call it here.
We don't call it that other thing.
We don't call it that other thing. Dirty words.
Nip that right in the bud.
So who is your honorable mention for worst?
Honorable mention for...
I find that honorable mention is kind of the more interesting pick.
My honorable mention is actually two characters of the same coin.
Okay.
Frampton Koth.
That is a very interesting.
It's your angel and devil on your shoulder. It really confuses the player as far as the first time going through and trying to glean all the lore you can. Just when you think you got it figured out, and they pull you right out of that sense of security. Yeah. That's what Dark Souls is really good at that.
Yeah.
And also, it's really hard to fuck up Framp's quest line if it's the first time you've seen him, but you're coming from the catacombs / Tomb of the Giants, and you're running from stuff like I do. I run and roll from stuff, and if you're being a...
Oh, did you accidentally fall in the hole?
Yeah, I rolled into the hole thinking I could just get away, and then Framp is like, "You suck." You're awful. I'm abandoning you.
How dare you enter this sacred place without being given permission to be here?
Can you just swallow some of these guys so we can get along with this? Like, just move on. But no. He calls me a sorry fool.
Okay.
And then Koth on the other side of it, he's putting all these other ideas in your head and saying that...
I think we will talk more about one of these characters later.
Okay.
I'll say that. We will talk more about one of these characters later.
Sure.
My honorable mention for worst is Blacksmith Vamos. You don't know who that is.
You're right, I don't. Who the fuck is that?
That is the blacksmith that you fall into in Tomb of the Giants.
Oh, okay.
Who's in the little fucking hole in the wall that you can only get to in one very dangerous way that you will probably have fall damage.
Yeah.
And then, you fall in there, there's a cutscene for no reason. He smashes a wall open, and then now you can, get to that place from where all the wheel skeletons are. Yay!
That's our next one, is his least favorite enemies.
It's literally...
non-boss enemies.
The worst place for a blacksmith. It's the most... he's so unnecessary. No one ever chooses to go to him for anything.
Nope.
It is such a weird inclusion that I can only think that he must have been, cut content from something larger. Especially given the fact that he has his own cutscene. Like, every single person who doesn't know that's coming up, that happens to for the first time, thinks they're about to be attacked by a boss. And then he just smashes a wall open and goes back to work. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you talk to him, and he's literally less useful than Andre. And it's like, why? So for all of those reasons, that blacksmith is the honorable mention for worst.
Yeah, when I think about the places that I want to spend the least amount of time in, it's always Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, I agree.
So that explains why I never found that guy.
All right, so now moving to the best. These are the best NPCs in Dark Souls, the ones that we love seeing, the ones that we want to hang out with, the ones that we want to just really spend some time together. So, Eric, what is your number 5 pick for the best?
Number 5 best, it's got to be Domhnall. Just because where you find him in the game, the crystal weapons are, just a good option. It's like, let me just...
The crystal weapons are never a good option. I want to say that right now.
Because they break easily. I understand that.
And you cannot repair them.
If you can't repair them.
And they can't upgrade them.
But if you need a little extra oomph, like if you're going past that entrance of Blighttown, you farm the rats. This is the scrub strategy, by the way. Farm the rats because I'm trying
for humanity. You know
I'm
what?
Trying to get humanity anyway.
Another thing I was going to guess for when we were talking. Take a pause from this. When we were talking about like other ways that other formats we could do, and I was talking about trivia. Another thing that I thought of was like a Family Feud style thing, where I ask us both a bunch of questions and we write down our answers, but we try to write down what the other person would have said. And one of the things I thought of that I then would be like, oh, well, this is an easy answer, would be like, what's the best place to farm humanity? And then we would both say, like, sewer rats,
depths.
The depths, yeah. But then it was like, okay, well, what if we expand it to any Souls game? What's the best one location to farm souls? And I have my answer, and I want to know if it's the same as your answer.
Across all games?
Across all the games.
Okay.
What's the one best place to farm souls?
I have 2 in my mind.
What's your number 1 go-to?
Chicken. Or Grail.
When you say chicken...
The big chicken underground with all the albinurics.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was also my answer.
Okay.
Like, you got to be a little more specific when you say chicken. I want to know where you are.
Yeah.
And specifically, I believe that's called the King's High Road.
Oh, okay.
Underground.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the best place to farm souls. Anyway, Lautrec, you've been farming humanity out of rats.
No,
Domhnall, sorry.
Domhnall, yeah, farming humanity out of rats. I'm getting into the depths, going into Blighttown from that entrance if I don't have the key. And if I'm getting my ass kicked by Blighttown and I'm on my first playthrough, these crystal weapons, they're just such a novel concept to me, and I want them. And plus, I love Domhnall's armor. I love the way this is just like a little thing, like a quality of life thing for me. If I'm wearing Domhnall's armor and I hear the little metals on it clinking as I walk, that is just so satisfying to me that they put that level of detail into the game. And you'll see that throughout the game, that they just care so much. It is their baby. And another thing about Domhnall, I love his speech, and I love the way he speaks, and I love to hear, Chevet.
He's a very Irish character.
Welsh.
Chevet
is I looked it up. Chevet is Welsh, and it's basically saying, what's up, or what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. I love it, and I think I'm going to adopt it in my regular everyday speech.
Oh, I think people would hate it if you did that.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Chevet. That's awesome. It just rolls off for me. It just feels good.
It sounds exactly the same as saying Awe True to Kaiser.
Sure. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, weird eccentricities of our life we'll leave for another time. My number 5 is the Dark Moon Knightess.
Okay.
who is the lady also dressed in gold. It's interesting that we both picked completely gold armored people
Yeah.
for our number 5s. But this is the firekeeper of the shrine in Anne Orlando when you first get to Anne Orlando.
Yeah.
This woman is a savior for all Dark Souls players because that fire gives you 20 Estus flasks. It is one of, I believe it is the only fire in Dark Souls that is fully kindled that the player did not kindle themselves. I could be misremembering because I recently just replayed it and I'm on like a New Game Plus Plus, and I don't know if Kindles carry over, so maybe I did that to myself. I don't know.
It reaffirms the possible belief that you're not the only one actually making an effort out here.
Yes. And it's nice to like, I didn't really understand what a firekeeper was on my first playthrough until obviously the firekeeper at Anne Orlando got killed, but I didn't also understand that that lady was a firekeeper, and so on either my first or my second playthrough I did end up fighting them because I do like on every Dark Souls game I do eventually like to do kind of like a fuck you run where I just kill every NPC. And
you have to.
But then you do that and that fire goes out, and then if you mess up in Anne Orlando, some point between like before the Iron Golem fight,
yeah,
you
have to go back.
You have to go
the end of Sen's Fortress,
all the way back to the end of Sen's Fortress to go back through, and it is the worst. And so I'll never do that again. It was a horrible mistake. I love the Dark Moon Knightess. I think it's always a great thing to, after you finally like get to Anne Orlando and you rest at that bonfire and you kind of like overlook all of Anne Orlando and you're just like, yes, this is where the game is going to end. And then you keep playing and you're like, oh shit.
How little we knew.
Right? So yeah. So your number 4 pick for best.
Sigmire
of Katarina.
Yeah. Sen's Fortress is
still
really
closed.
Still closed.
No, that door is locked. 2 knights in there. Too much for just one.
There's something to love about a character that is just there to tell you have to turn around. It's like you accept it. You're mad at it, but you're not mad at him. You just accept it, and you turn around and you go ring the bells. And then he's gone. And then the game really opens up. And that armor is just, the Onion Knight, man. How could you not love the Onion Knight?
I do like the Onion Knight a lot. I will say the Sigmire and who's that? Siglind, his daughter.
Yeah.
Neither of them made either of my lists. I find them to be an enjoyable part of every Dark Souls game, especially, I feel like it kind of peaked in 3. It is a sad story. It's one of those where, like, I kind of... The Sen's Portrait part is fun, and then, like, the one in Anne Orlando is kind of fun, but then after that, it's like, ooh, buddy, you really should go home.
What
like,
is it, Tiny Beings ring he gives you?
Yeah. So my number 4 is Solaire on best.
Interesting.
And I assume that Solaire is a little higher on best for you.
You would assume correctly.
Yeah. I think Solaire is good. I think the Jolly Cooperation is very good. I love everything about his story. I just think there are 3 other characters I enjoy more. In Dark Souls, and so we can get more on Solaire when you go to him.
Yeah, we're gonna gush on Solaire.
So you're number 3.
Number 3, best Trusty Patches.
Trusty Patches.
Trusty Patches.
And here's Patches again. So make your case for Patches.
I put him so high on best because he's one of the few that transcends every game. He's in pretty much every one of the Souls games.
He's a spider in Bloodborne.
He's a spider, yeah, in Bloodborne. He's everywhere. Boy gets around, you know? And he's this unique mix of opportunistic and cowardly that makes him just fit right in with Lordran.
even shows up in the Armored Cores. Patches does.
Oh, does he?
Patches originated in an Armored Core.
Oh, interesting.
The first iteration of Patches was as a fighter in Armored Core,
Wow.
and he's even like up to Armored Core 6. He still shows up as a like, and you don't in Armored Core you never see the pilots or anything, but he is like. It has a little bit of dialogue about how he's kind of like a rogue, and he keeps showing up time and time again.
And he has an impressive Slav squat.
He does have a good squat.
Yeah.
Like, you think that would get uncomfortable after a while.
Oh, my knees hurt just
There's
thinking about
a lot of knee and upper, like, a lot of core strength.
Oh, yeah.
Patches must have. He gets that from practicing by kicking you off ledges. My number 3 is Andre.
Interesting.
Andre the Blacksmith.
You and I had Andre pretty closely ranked.
Like, Andre, you find Andre and you're just like, thank God. Someone else who gets it. We got to be fighting back here. Like, we can't just be you've already met Undead Merchant, and Undead Merchant's crazy. And has a creepy laugh. But does sell you some good things. But then you meet Andre, and who has a demon in his basement, but doesn't seem that worried about it. That demon is right there.
Okay, my headcanon, he farms that Titanite demon.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, he just chips off a piece of it every now and then,
time,
whenever he needs a shard.
Yep.
It would be an interesting thing. I don't know if they did this. I doubt they did. I'm just making this up off the top of my head. It would be funny if after say Andre as a shopkeeper has an unlimited supply of Titanite shards, and you could just keep buying them from him. But then after you kill the Titanite demon,
my supply dried up.
The supply stops, and he only has however much is left in stock at that moment. Wouldn't that be so fun?
Some undead came through and just took my supply.
Now I got to trek all the way down to fucking Izalith.
Oh fuck!
I love seeing Andre. His "Don't you dare go hollow" is one of the best quotes.
It's inspiring.
It is. I think what probably, and I say this entirely unironically. I know it's going to sound facetious. I think Andre, and I should maybe have him higher up on the list because of this. I was just doing this again, vibes based. I think Andre has saved lives. I think Andre,
absolutely,
the blacksmith, has the way that he talks to the player, I think he has pulled people out of depression more than most other video game NPCs. He
could have a talk with Krusty.
The clown?
No, the knight. Crestfallen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Krusty, not Krusty.
Not Krusty.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's your number 3, though?
I did number 3.
You did number 3. Oh, you were on number 2.
My number 2 is Andre.
Your number 2 is Andre.
Yeah, because of "Don't You Go Hollow" now.
Because of all the things we just said.
It really is just inspiring. Plus, okay, I'm not proud of this. In one of our Nintendo Switch playthroughs, we fought Andre, if you recall. And
he's barehanded fighting.
Yeah, right? He's bare knuckle, dude. And he's one of the only, I think he is the only NPC that has a drop kick in his moveset.
He's like proto Gwen.
I'm a sucker for a good drop kick.
Not Gwen. Who am I thinking of? Elden Ring.
Godfrey.
Godfrey. Yeah, he's like proto Godfrey.
He's proto Godfrey. Because he had the same moveset as Horalu. He did. Oh man. Yeah.
Andreas Horalu. New theory.
Yep, that's it, man. But yeah, he has a drop kick, and the minute I saw the drop kick, I was like, I love this guy.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker.
I forgot about Andre's drop kick. That's true. Yeah, Andreas Horalu. It's his new theory.
They're at least related.
You only hear it here.
Yep. Hot takes.
All right, my number 2 is Laurentus of the Great Swamp.
Ah, okay.
Laurentus of the Great Swamp is the man who shows up at Firelink Shrine and teaches you pyromancy. He will teach you pyromancy whether you have a score of anything. It does not matter. He will give you a pyromancy hand for free. He is such a good person. He is spreading the love. of Izalith. He is
Love of the flame.
Pyromancy in Dark Souls 1 is so important. Like, you do not understand.
I have yet to do a pyromancer build.
Pyromancy is the best thing about Dark Souls 1. And you have to engage with it. It's so good. Laurentis is a lifesaver, and I will not go through a playthrough without being his friend. It's just it's all about the way that I like to play, and the way that I like to play is I like to have a sword in one hand and throw fireballs in the other hand. And it's cool as hell, and I've been doing it since Oblivion came out, and you can't stop me.
Battle Mage build is very nice.
It's not great in D&D. They don't like to balance stuff right. But there was a game called Summoner that we will get into at some point. Number 1.
The cream of the crop.
The best.
The number 1. Oh, man. The guy I look forward to. The guy who is on the back windshield of my Kia Sorento.
I'm going to jump in front of you. It's Darkstalker Koth.
Really?
Darkstalker Koth is my number 1 best NPC in Dark Souls.
Wow.
2 reasons. Cool as hell.
Yeah.
Evil giant snake monster.
And shatters all preconceptions.
Darkstalker Koth is the only NPC in Dark Souls who tells you the truth. He is the only one who, without any preconceived notions, without anything that he was indoctrinated in or brought up with, that just straight up says, no, this is what is happening, and this is what you can do about it.
This is what's been happening, and this is why it hasn't worked, and this is what you need to do now.
Yeah. It's like, hey, listen, you could link the fire, but then all this would just happen again.
Just happen again.
Like, I know everything you're about to say about Solaire. I am going to counter it with he was wrong.
Okay.
He was lied to. His entire plot is about how he was lied to. The only way you can get him to see that is by siding with the Chaos Witch of Izalith, opening up the secret passage.
And letting him find his own son.
Letting him find his own son and not one of a sunlight maggot buried in the bottom of the earth. And by letting him find his own son, he goes to kill his dad.
It's a vibes-based list, and I'm going to go on the reasons why I put him where I put him.
Darkstalker Koth laughs like a 1950s comedy cartoon Saturday morning villain.
Tying the maiden to the tracks, twirling
his mustache. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world, because he is a giant snake with human teeth. He is so cool. And every time I replay Dark Souls now, I do 4 Kings first, so I can meet Kath, and so we can team up, because Framp's kind of a dork.
Frampt is a dork, I'll give you that.
I like Frampt, I like seeing him.
We hang out
he's
with
a
dorks.
little he's a dork. But me and Kath though, like we're gonna team up, we're gonna take down the system. It's us all the way. We're gonna ride the Dark Soul.
I respect that. Yeah, hell yeah.
And so that's why he's my number 1 best.
Good pick. I like the dichotomy of these lists.
Yeah. This list is much more varied than our boss list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're let's try to keep it a surprise. What's your number 1 best?
You know, it's Solaire, baby.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun. Jolly cooperation. Lightning bolts. Come on. How could you not? He is a ray of hope in a dismal, dystopian landscape. He's what you want. He's what you need. He's your sun bro. I'm a sun bro forever. Period. And it's an interesting dissection because you've got the hopeful side of Solaire and then you've got the tragic end of his story with the Sunlight Madigan. It perfectly encapsulates Dark
But he doesn't
Souls.
have to die with.
It doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have to.
You can save him, and then you can take him to fight Gwen, and
you can light the flame,
and you can do what happened to me and take him to fight Gwen, and then he falls off the road on the way to Gwen, and it's just like, come on.
I
bro.
remember having to fight the gaping dragon, and it's like, oh, I can, which is not a hard boss in retrospect, but first playthrough, it's like I could sure use some jolly cooperation right about now.
I love the Gaping Dragon. I know that's how that I named that number 1, and I talked about that enough last time.
Sure
but
did.
Guys sure love that.
Good callback to the first episode, which you should listen to, by the way, if you're listening to episode 2 of Furtive Pygmies podcast.
And you can listen to it anywhere you get your podcasts.
That's correct.
Solaire's good. I love Solaire. I think everybody knows who Solaire is.
He's iconic.
Pretty basic bitch pick, I would say.
The classics are the classics for a reason. All right?
Here's what everybody wants to know. Your honorable mention. Your honorable mention for best.
I feel like I cheated a little bit because I have more than one character.
You did that on your worst list too, so I feel like you're cheating a lot.
Whatever. We make the rules here.
Okay, so who's your best?
Avina and them Forest Boys.
Avina and them Forest. So that's the cat and all the ghosts.
And all her goons that like to accost you if you're not part of the Covenant.
So tell us about the cat Covenant.
It's like, hey, you ain't gang. We're going to beat the shit out of you until you talk to our cat person. And then you go, and then it's like a cat in a wall. And then it inspired the cracked out wall kitten memes, which I'm sure you've all seen.
Oh, see, this is the trick is that you can get to that area without buying the Crust of Artorias.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just take the path from Darkroot Basin and go down and around.
Yeah.
And then when you come up that way, you can actually reach the cat without fighting any of the dudes first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so you don't have to do any of that. You can join that covenant before you get to them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's always something fun about trying to outrun all those dudes and talk to Avina, though.
I always fight them because
they give good drops.
Good drops.
Good
yeah.
drops.
I do hate that area.
Yeah.
It is one of my least favorite areas.
Oh, the spinning cats. I hate those fucking things.
My honorable mention for best NPC, and I guess this is technically a boss 2 again, so I'm a little iffy on it now, but I was just thinking more in like a lore sense, Dark Sun Gwendolyn, which is kind of the same as your Guinevere pick.
Do you speak to Gwendolyn before?
Gwendolyn talks to you during the fight.
But you can't interact with them before the fight. The
No.
fight just starts.
No, so does that maybe not count?
I would say that doesn't count.
Mm.
I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that.
No, I need to look at the list again.
Oh, no.
Well, then in that case, I will pick honorable mention for best.
Big hat.
No. Ingle of the Great Swamp.
Okay.
Ingi? So this is the guy who is next to the Chaos Witch of Izalith, who has all of the pockmarks on his face, and pustules and stuff. He's going to sprout into a spider. No. I'm just going to take the Chaos Witch of Izalith. Chaos Witch of Izalith is I love seeing her. She is one of my favorite people. I will never not pump 20 humanity.
Of course.
Into the Chaos Witch Covenant.
An honorable mention for her servant.
That's who I was talking about. Is her servant?
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
He's the man who's about to turn into a spider.
Oh, okay. He's like, you better watch yourself about my lady.
Yeah,
you better.
He will not deal with you if you do any damage to the lady.
Yeah.
Any disrespect.
He will thrash you for at least 1 damage.
Dark Souls.